Want to see what it's like to bring a large dog into a London office? Well, once Buddy's awake, we'll get to it.
Can't go to work, a stinky dog. Seeing as Buddy hasn't really done a lot of exercise in the last couple of weeks, we're taking quite a lot of stuff today to keep him entertained. So we've got a couple of toys, a new one, and an old one that he likes to rip up. Loads of treats, and then chewable stuff, so an ostrich bone, a fairly robust antler, and this salmon paste in a Kong as well. So that should keep him out of trouble for at least 10 minutes. Backpack, ready to go. Winston decided he doesn't want to go to daycare because it's wet outside. We grab one clean harness / jacket. So the first part of the journey is back up. Ready, boys?
We're only allowed to take one dog at a time, so Buddy's coming to work and Winston is off to daycare. We're driving from home down to doggy daycare, which is in Cheshunt, and then getting the train.
Well, we're walking away from the train station now because Buddy needed a poo and he had it before we got on the train in another wee. Train station's over there, but I need to put this in a bin. Back towards the train station.
The train ride from Cheshunt to London Liverpool Street takes about 30 minutes, and Buddy's the perfect gentleman throughout. At Liverpool Street we take the Elizabeth line. We have to use the lifts, including this weird one, because Buddy's too big for the escalators. He likes to say hello to the passers-by. Another lift, and we're at the platform. People always seem surprised you can bring big dogs onto the underground, but the rules state as long as your animal is inoffensive, it's allowed. When we get to Tottenham Court Road, it's just a short walk to the office. It's this big multicoloured building you can see in front of you. And the first thing we give to Buddy after a long commute into work is some water. I always find in the morning Buddy is slightly less settled than he is in the afternoon. We give him some cuddles, he has a Kong to kind of chill out, and because it was his birthday a couple of weeks ago, one of my colleagues bought him a birthday present. He had a lovely time opening that up, and then spent an equal amount of time playing with it. He decided to have a nap right in the middle of a walkway to get as much attention and annoy my desk neighbours as much as he possibly could. And just before our lunch break, we had a meeting to get to. Buddy being the best business boy and giving it his full attention. He even came off mute to talk about his new marketing plan. On our lunch break, we go for a walk around London for about 20 or 30 minutes. It allows Buddy to get out and go to the toilet. And when we get back, we head up to a canteen to grab some lunch. Restaurants are dog-free zones, so we grab our food and then head to an area where we can eat and keep an eye on Buddy. Having somebody in the office who loves dogs and wants to look after them whilst you go to the toilet and get your food is super helpful. In this case, it's Buddy's best friend, Megan. We rush to get a lift back down to the 3rd floor, and then Buddy has a nap whilst I do some work. More meetings, more naps, more work. Though we decide to break it up with a little tour of the office. Come with us. On the 4th floor, we have the Doogler wall. That's Dogs of Google. Winston and Buddy had to share a frame because we are running out of space. Heading up to the 5th floor, there's this quite colourful staircase where you can sit in a working area themed as a plane. And on the 6th floor, an open working area called the landing. There's also this quite cool Google zone. After a tiny bit more work, it's time to head home. The route home is the same as the route in. We take the Elizabeth line at Tottenham Court Road across to Liverpool Street. Occasionally stopping for a photo opportunity. When we got to Liverpool Street, I realised we only had about 3 minutes to catch the train, so we had a quick run to platform 2. 25 minutes later, and after a quick rest, we arrived at Cheshunt. From there, we got stuck in a lot of traffic to pick up Winston from doggy daycare, and all that was left was a 30-minute drive home. It's been a long day for the big dog, so he has some dinner. We've just switched him onto a new Food by Natural, which he loves, so if you want to give us some freebies, please do. And he spends his evening the same way he spent his morning, asleep on the sofa.